Hey everybody.
Hi everyone. Welcome to Brambleberry Cottage. We are in the last week. Are we in the last week? Yes. Yeah. I forget what day it is now. Yeah. We are in the last week of November. We are 2 days out from Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving? We had a nice Thanksgiving.
We had a good one. It was nice, yeah.
It was quiet and it was different. Some of the things we normally do did not happen this year, so it's a little hard for us. We missed seeing some family. Usually I see my father's side of the family, and we didn't get to this year because we were really concerned about our Bella. She's doing great, by the way, but we noticed some big changes with her. We really don't want to leave her behind. So, and it's a 45-minute drive away to my cousin's house, so we didn't want to leave her behind. But it's usually packed with a lot of fun and laughs and good food and company and people we don't see often. So it was really nice normally to see them, but we just didn't get to do that. But we'll play catch up soon. Another change is my father did not make it into town like we thought. However, he's coming in a couple of weeks. He owns his own business, so sometimes with that comes different responsibilities. So he really just didn't have the time. Yeah. So because of that, we'll see him in a couple weeks. Yeah, so right before Christmas.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's extending the time with our visits with everyone. Yeah. But we did have a small group, and it was really quick. People breezed in and breezed out, so it really was a little different, but it was nice. And of course, as always, good food and good company.
Food, yeah.
And we watched our movies that we normally do with my cousins and aunt, but we ended up doing that here, and we were absolutely beat. Had a little rest, and then we woke up to do some Black Friday cyber shopping, which was exhausting. Fun, but exhausting. Not sure if any of you do any of the Black Friday shoppings. We don't have young kids anymore, so because of that, it's a little different. We don't go in person. It's too much to go in person. But we did that online, and we paid for it the next day. Yesterday was a very tiring day, but it was worth it. We got some great bargains. We did rest throughout the day, and we decorated. So normally we introduce you to the week to come, but we had already decorated already. So we were here on Saturday, and yesterday we did all of our interior decorating. However, as you know, weeks ago we did our village downstairs. We just completed our fireplace downstairs, so we were able to decorate that a little bit. And the outdoors, Smart Paul already decorated the outside with lights, and we did some final touches yesterday. But that was nice.
Too often I've done the outside lights in the snow or in a mad rush.
Yes.
When it's closer to Christmas. I got it done before Thanksgiving this year. It was really nice.
Yes. Or after Black Friday shopping and you're exhausted.
Yeah. So I can do it at my leisure. It worked out really well this way.
Yes, but we turned them on for the first time last night, so that was nice. Yeah. But yeah, that was, so it's nice. We have the outdoor decorated, we have the indoor decorated.
We bought our tree today.
And we bought our tree today, yes. It was a little tougher to find one this year because we're very specific, and my problem that I'm learning, Paul keeps reminding me, I've learned not to get the really big fat tall ones, because as you know, we have a very small home, and even the smaller ones tend to look much bigger inside. Yeah. So even though it looks small in the lot, I have to remind myself that they're much bigger.
In the old days, we'd get the biggest tree we could possibly fit. Yes. And yeah, they really didn't fit very well. So. Well,
we had an apartment a long time ago, about 20 years ago. We had an apartment that had so much room. It was huge.
It would fit there very well, but here.
Yeah. So.
Not so much.
No. So we had had to kind of get out of that thought process. 20 years later, I think we're figuring it out. But we did have it cut down today. It smells wonderful in the house, so you can smell that Christmas tree smell, which is beautiful. But we've been having a lot of leftovers. Oh, I'm stuffed. But so worth it. It's great. We don't have to do a lot of cooking.
Absolutely.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
So what do we have for you this week? Well, last week we had a very big, busy week. We were kind of fighting off a little bug, not the big one, but a some kind of a stomach bug, and it made us very tired, and I had a lot of dizziness, so it was kind of off and on. So it was a really tough week for me personally, but I'd have these good and bad days. Still fighting it off, but feeling much better. And with that, that plus the exhaustion and just getting closer to the holidays, and other things are popping up for us behind the scenes, that we are taking it a little bit slower this week. But some good stuff. We'll be showing you our decor, we'll be showing you our tree, we'll show you some of the lights outside, hopefully in the evening so you can see it. We have inherited these 2 planters from my mother, these big, beautiful, bulky, they're painted white, but they're very dingy and they're falling apart, and they need a little bit of TLC. So we are going to clean it up, sand it, paint them black probably, and then make little wintry planters out of them and place them by our fireplace, by our fire pit outside that patio. We have that. We have little repairs here and there that we'll show you, and we'll have some finishing decor touches throughout the way. So that's pretty much it for our week this week, but we're very, very excited. We're looking forward to the holiday season to come.
Definitely.
And we hope you'll join us, and we hope you're enjoying our videos. We may be in the future doing a question and answer, maybe a get to know us video. If there's anything you're interested in knowing, or you have a question in particular about something, please drop a question. Drop it in the comments, and we can hopefully answer them for you and let you know a little bit about us. Now that you're getting to know us a little bit through these videos, we'll be able to let you know a little bit more behind the scenes of our family and our life. For those of you who are new, welcome. If you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up and hit the notification bell in the corner so you can always be notified when the next video is coming. We are pretty much every Tuesday, but on occasion, especially on our tougher, longer weeks with the projects, we do have to extend it a little more. So sometimes you'll see us pop up on a Wednesday or Thursday, but for the most part, and we are always every week. We will be taking a week off for Christmas week, so we can all enjoy the holiday. But besides that, we'll be here every week. So leave a comment, give us a like, hit the notification bell, subscribe, so you can be part of our family here at Brambleberry Cottage. And we wish you a wonderful week.
Yes. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. So here we have my haul from the Dollar Tree today. We have these clear plastic boxes. This is from Dollar Tree, so everything's $1.25. Each box is going to look like a present. I'm going to be placing white lights inside there, and then we're going to tie ribbon around it. Hopefully it'll look like a present under the artificial tree outside on the front patio. And we have a candy cane wreath, and I found this red and white striped ribbon. I'm going to wrap it around so it'll look like a candy cane. We have some of these silver brush trees that I'll place around for decor as part of my decor. We have a blue and silver snowflake. I just thought it'd be pretty to add to the decor, maybe on the tree. And we have some more snowflakes. It's always pretty to have these snowflakes with the lights around. And then I found this, which was really cute. I thought that would add to my buffet decor with the white houses that I have, the little village houses. I have these 3 rings here, and I'll be making 3 different size wreaths with like the sprays on the side, and I'll be working on that as a project. And then I have some of this fake snow to add to my little decor around here and there. I have these white and silver balls and these silver and gold balls. They will go inside as fillers and vases and whatnot. I have some gold ribbon. I had a purpose for this, and I don't remember what it is, but I will, oh, that's what it is, for the presents over there, for the faux presents. This is a ribbon that'll be wrapped around it. These are the lights. I did find these at Walmart, and these were great because they were only $3.25, maybe $3.97, I forget, but it was 3 something, under $4. So I have 2 of these. I'm going to try to expand those for the 3 presents. also at Walmart. I picked up for $3.98 each. I bought 2 of these faux snow sprays because I love to spray everything with snow. There's a few projects I'll be spraying them with. And then I found this cute little ornament to add to the decor on the buffet, or maybe even our village. I have these silver bells, which will also go as a vase filler. I found these antlers, which would be great to add to our candle vase. I'll show you later, to put around the candle. It's a little decor. These faux greens, they're not the best quality, but they were from the Dollar Tree, so I grabbed 1 of each. They're going to go around our chandeliers. And we have this. So I had a project. I was going to get some foam trees and try to do something really cool with it. And then I saw these and I thought, well, that saves me time. So I'm going to put that out with my decor. It's really cute. And then I have these silver, well, glittery branch picks that I'll be placing here and there for decor. I always like these. I buy these every so often for the holidays. I have these gold and silver glittery balls, ornament balls. They will also be fillers inside vases and whatnot. And these picks, I have like various projects throughout the year that I always need these little dowels for, and so I grabbed those. So this was my haul from Dollar Tree and Walmart. Did pretty good. I'll be showing you the projects soon. So we have that garland from Dollar Tree, and I got the Santa snow, and I'm spraying that on the garland. It's not a top quality, but the snow helps it be a little prettier. This is going to go around my chandelier in the kitchen. So I'm trying to, I've already done one side, I'm going to spray the other side. I'm trying to look a little bit prettier than it was. It's a little hard to do sometimes, but it's okay if we want to leave some green anyway. This is one of my older cans from last year, so it's, you can feel it in there, but it's not maybe coming out as well. Sometimes you just have to angle it right. Shake it often. Do it outside preferably, or because today's a rainy day, I'm doing it in my basement, my laundry room. But you definitely want to put something down as it goes everywhere. Some of it at the end where it clumps up is kind of neat because it starts to look like snow. Just clumped on it. That's the end of that one, I guess. So I'm going to do a couple of them. This is how it starts out, as I showed you before. And this is snow. And this is what it will look like. We're going to let it dry. And eventually, once it dries a little bit, for probably an hour, I'm going to leave it here. And then I'm going to wrap it around my chandelier. Maybe add something, maybe not. And that's it, folks. It's very simple. We'll show you the results once it's around the chandelier. For this project, we're going to use the last of this greenery that I had taken from the chandeliers. And I'm just going to stuff in the green that I had sprayed with the snow, the faux snow. I'm going to push it at the bottom like a coil. And I'm going to take a couple of these ornaments that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree. little piece from each chandelier, just so I can salvage it for this project. And we just have layers. This time, I'm going to place one in the center. I'm going to place some bells, some silver bells. They could have different colors of the bells. Oh, we're losing some here. We'll let that seep down. They could have different colors, but I like the differences in the silver bells and the gold. And then I have some of these balls, these little foam balls of silver and gold. And I want to place them around like that, add a little sparkle. I'm going to even push some down a little bit onto the sides. There. I'm going to place that on top. I have a candle here from Yankee Candle, it's green. And then I have these little mini gold antlers. I'm going to place them around the candle on this ledge here. And you can place some inside as well. A little more sparkle. And there we go. And there we have this silver and gold piece with some greenery. You see the different elements we have here. And I had this snuffer on hand from a long time ago. And there you have a little simple piece. A little decorative item there. Here we have our buffet with our snowy white owl and our garland. And these silver brush trees that I picked up today from the Dollar Tree. I also picked up this gold steeple from the Dollar Tree. It's an ornament. I just took they had like a little piece of holly here. I took that off, and the tie that would make it an ornament. And there we have as part of the village here. This mini village on the buffet. It's our lovely tree. We are learning to go a little bit smaller with the trees as we have a small living room. We don't have a lot of space, so we are. This base Paul had made last year for our tree out of wood and black hinges. It's lovely. Don't know if you can see it well enough. Hopefully you can. And around these Dollar Tree mini trees, I have a white cable knit sweater scarf around it as the base blanket. And another vase I had laying around. I placed some white and silver glittery ornaments in it, along with some greenery and some of those silver and white foam balls and some greenery, like I said before. I just repeated myself, sorry. And then we have our mantle piece here, our garland. And these stockings are hung here just on the garland. I'm waiting for my stocking hangers to come in. I had ordered some new ones that are more flush with the mantle here, and they'll have a hook on it where they can latch on, and it won't be this big bulky stocking holder that I used to have. It just took up too much room. They were lovely, but they took up a lot of room as I have a small mantle. This little deer, glittery deer piece here was from the Dollar Tree. These pillows I leave out all winter. I don't go too Christmassy, although I may change that one year, but this year and last year were more wintry, so they could stay up the whole year, just to save cost. And a wreath here we have from, not sure, I think the Dollar Tree or Job Lot maybe years ago. And some of those silver snowflakes and a pillar candle in the middle. It might be too dark for you to see. Sorry about that. It's the lighting in here. So here we have our gifts now. We have our 3 plastic boxes, and we have our gold ribbon, and we have our white lights. So we're first going to check to make sure the lights are working okay. Always test out your lights when you get them. They seem to be working on this one. And they're all working on this one. Okay. So, on our large one, going to place white lights from this. Place it around. Just going to punch it up. Just so. We're going to leave some out. Plug it in. And when we put that together, we don't want to go too tight. So we don't want to split the wire. And just have it hang a little bit. And then I'm going to place this wired ribbon around. I'm going to unwind it all. To work with. I'm most likely going to use pretty much all of it because it's small. It's a small amount. Start from the bottom. Make sure we are even. I start from the bottom, but I mean start from the top. Don't want to have that cross tie here. You want the bow on the top. So I just kind of do this. I kind of crisscross it. And on the top, I'm going to make a bow. I'm going to tie it in knot, and I'm going to wrap it around so it holds the pieces together well. With a little bit of a crisscross there. And then make your bow. So you take from the inside to the wired part, and you're going to cut at a V at an angle, and you get your nice V at the ends. Here's your first present. This one is going to be split between 2 boxes. So we'll have the first half in one box and the second half in the second box. Now they'll be somewhat connected. They can't be far apart from each other, so they'll fit in there. Just loosen them up a little bit in the box. Have it try to come out this little edge here so you don't pinch the wire too much. And we want to leave a little bit of the plug again out. This is going to have 2 wires, so this may be a little bit tougher. Try to get it as tight as you can without pinching the wire too much. But you're going to have to pinch it a little. Hopefully you have enough of this hanging to plug it in. So this you're going to we have the same amount for each box. We're going to just kind of fold it in half, and then at that point at the top, we'll cut. So we have the same distance ribbon. And this one, I'm just going to tie this way. It's because of the length of ribbon that we have left. a bow. Just a basic simple bow. Okay, we'll make our edge. So at the inside, you're going to cut going upward towards the wire, so you have that V shape. And again. The great thing is you can shape it very nicely because of the wire. It helps you make it poofy and make it nice and full, like a really pretty bow. And there you have our presents. And what we'll probably do, because of the short wire, stack up and have them connect to each other at one point. And you'll want these to connect. And with the other box, you want the plug of these boxes, remember they're separated, the lights, to go into the end of the big one, and then that to connect to a plug. It took me a second to figure that out, but hopefully you'll figure it out before I do. I'm so excited to put all these together that I completely missed the boat on how this went together. So I'm just going to unplug this for a second. Put the bow back on. So now we can plug it together, and there you have a pair of gifts. You can stack one, just kind of arrange it in the way just so, however you want. So here we have our boxes, our presents, and they're all lit up, and they're under the tree, well, by the tree. Hopefully you can see them in the dark. It is nighttime. Unfortunately, this box right here has a gray lid, so it's not going to give you quite the same effect, but hopefully you can tell they're presents by the tree. We are raining outside, so we're trying to get everything going while it's raining. And we also bought these candy canes, if you can see them at all. I'm not sure if you can in the dark, but they're lighting our path. And I am showing you the house. All lit up, standing in front of it, getting soaking wet, but not sure if you can see the candy canes. Probably not. It's a little too dark. I'll have to show you in the daytime another time. But there you go. A simple, cheap, decorative touch. And there you go. So for our next project, we have our candy cane wreath. And we have our red and white ribbon, all from the Dollar Tree. And we're going to just wrap it around. These are very simple crafts, folks. There's nothing real in depth to them. But I'm realizing it's a bit sheer. I'm not sure exactly. I may have to double. But I'm going to simply tie. And we're going the simplest of the simple here, folks. Tying in a knot so it holds it all together. And I'm literally just wrapping around. Cover that knot. With the corners, you just have to make sure it doesn't get snagged and then pull tight. It's okay if it does. You can fix it. You can unwind a little bit. Just going to bunch it at the end here and start to wind again around. See, and as you go, you see the white and red stripes like a regular candy cane. I've seen a lot of really great crafts on YouTube of people using these candy cane wreaths. I'm just going very simple. But there's a lot of great crafts online. As we get to the end, we have a little bit of it's kind of stuck there, a little snag. Okay, so when we get to the end here, I'm just going to simply make sure it's bunched up in the back of the candy cane, and I'm literally going to tuck. That's it. So simple, folks. And there you go. Very simple candy cane. You will see black wire through it, but it's okay. I'm okay with it. If you are not, there's all kinds of things you can do. Like you can seal up the bottoms, and you can put those foam snowballs in there that you can find from the Dollar Tree. If you can find, I would have maybe attempted that, but they didn't have a lot of red ones on hand, and that's what I would have went with. So because of that, I'm just keeping it this simple. It's cute. I like it. So this is the side of our home here, the side deck, and I just hooked on that candy cane right onto the railing. And my little sled and lit garland. We have the outdoor wreath. We've got some rain, so I'm not going to stand out here long. There we go. I may move it, but for now, it's going to hook onto the railing. So here we are with our planters outside. We brought them outside. We had painted them. They were white before, and now they are painted over black. They look a lot nicer. They were really worn down, which sometimes you like the look of, but this particular item was just not looking, it was looking worse for the wear. So we've decided to repaint them and paint them black. We just thought it would look really sleek. We're going to fill them with dirt. We did notice there's some rotting inside of the wood, so we will do this throughout the winter, and in the spring we'll see where we're at and how they look. These were inherited from my mother. She no longer wanted them or wanted to deal with them, so like I said, we'd like to grab everything that from people if it's worth it, and this was definitely worth it. So it got a little facelift, and now we're going to fill it with dirt, and we're going to fill branches and ornaments and lights in them set for the Christmas season. So stay tuned. So we're about to spray paint these branches. We picked, we're very lucky, we live in the woods here, so we have branches, we have access to branches everywhere. Honestly, if you have access to that, it's free. And Rust-Oleum 2X Ultra Cover Paint and Primer. It's a white spray paint, and I have a silver glitter glue, and I have a bluish glitter. These are the colors I'm going for to have them brighten up and sparkle for the holiday season. It's a little bit windy, so I'm going to have to be really cautious today with painting. Now, while it's still wet, I'm going to sprinkle some glitter on. Keep in mind your yard is going to have glitter and spray paint on the grass probably, no matter how careful you are. You'll probably waste more than you put on. So these are glitters that I've had a long time from when the kids were young, and I happen to have like a blue on hand. The silver glue glitter is probably going to make more of an impact because it's more of a glue, and it's going to really adhere to it, and you won't lose a lot. So I'm going to tackle some of this as well. But it'll be neat to see the shimmer between the blue and the silver. Just putting it here and there just so. If some of it drips off, that's okay. Or hangs off, it kind of looks more authentic that way, like icicles. So as most of you probably already know, glitter is lovely when light is shining on it, but it is a nightmare to work with, and you have it forever. Once you sprinkle it down, or in this case even glue, along with this sprinkle, you will find it forever in your yard, in your home, everywhere. It'll be on your hands somehow, magically. Even though you wash them repeatedly, carefully, it'll somehow still be everywhere. I found it in my hair. Literally, it's everywhere. So be warned. They're not totally dry, and it's not going to be because of the weather. So we're going to flip them over and try to get the other side as well. And this is where Paul's here, so I'm going to have him do the other side because he has proper gear on. Trying to turn it over and get the other side. And it's okay if some of the sticks are showing, but we really want to douse them as much as we can because it'll look more wintry that way. I'm having Paul do this because the wind is picking up a little bit, and since he's already done the dirt and the planters, I'll have him finish it off. So, thank you, Paul.
Welcome.
Okay, that's good. So our sprinkle glitter is done. So we will have, where the blue glitter is, we will have that probably towards the front. And that's okay, you don't want to do too much blue. It's just to give it a little bit of interest. But I'm still going in with the glitter glue. And like I said, if you have it dripping off, that's okay because it might look like an icicle. It's kind of neat. And so as we are always on this show, we're always about budget. So we didn't have white lights on hand. The white lights I picked up, I didn't think to pick up more for this. I was, obviously I was thinking of that in the beginning, but then I was thinking of the gifts we were wrapping. So clearly I didn't think that through. But that's okay. We're gonna try with the green lights to see. If it's really awful, we'll go back with the white lights. So now we're cutting some greenery. We had just a little bit left from our tree, our Christmas tree that we had picked this weekend. This is the little bit left that we had. So now we're going to stick the greenery in the pots. So what do you think, guys? We have our planters intact. We're going to add some lights to it. The fact that we have greenery here makes me feel a little better about putting green lights. Green, what am I trying to say? Green strand lights. They're not actually green, they're the clear white, but they're green. I was hoping to go with the white strands, but I didn't think that through when I was at the store. So we're going to do that, the green lights. Hopefully it will not be noticed. We are not going to string them on the branches like I'd originally thought because of the green. So we're going to place them towards the bottom and see how we like it. If it's not something we like, we can go run out and grab some more of the white strand lights. What do you think, Bella? She could care less. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Say hi to everyone. Bella's hanging in there. She's doing okay, folks. Okay, so I forgot to press record as I did the last one. So I'm going to show you. We're a little concerned about that one because it's gone out a couple times, so it's easy to replace if that happens. So we're going to have to figure out a plan for this cord showing, but basically because it's white branches, I would have preferred white lights, so we can't go up and down the branches. However, we have greenery, so I can go in and out through the branches, the green branches, and also collect it towards the bottom. And as you can see with the other one, it is reflecting the light. It's a little messy, so.
It's a little hard to see in the daylight on camera, but it really shows in person. You can really see the lights.
Yes, and even though you can see the green in the day and it may not look as appealing, it will be really pretty at night. And because I'm impatient, as I always am, I did not wait for the branches to dry, so hopefully I'm not getting myself ruining my clothes with spray paint and glitter. I could be making a cool statement though with spray paint and glitter.
It's safer walking at night when you've got glitter on your clothes.
That's right. And now the sun's really coming out, folks, so we won't see it as well in the daylight, but it's still pretty. Now the finishing touch, the ornament balls. This is like where I look like one of those buffoons on TV where I don't have it already prepped and ready to go, and I'm struggling with the ornament balls. Luckily, we have my son to speed up the editing. And it looks brilliant, like I opened it in seconds. And then I give my husband that help smile. Just don't cut the ornament balls. Make these adult proof.
You really do. Where did you get those expensive ornaments?
These are from Dollar Tree. So they're $1.25 from Dollar Tree.
For that
They
whole
look really-
package?
Yes, for
What
the
a
whole
bargain.
package. So there's 2 of a rose gold, 2 of the silver, and 2 of the gold on each tree. So there'll be 4 of each, so that's how I'm divvying it up. And I'm just kind of taking the whole of the ornament, and you can string them, but I'm just kind of pushing it through the branch. Bella's very interested.
She wants to play ball.
Oh, did you want to play ball? These are ornament balls, honey. We all know who the real star of this show is.
So how do you fans, Bella?
Unfortunately, Bella's going deaf, so she can't hear.
She really is.
But she's a happy deaf girl.
She really wants to play ball.
Oh. We'll play ball in a moment. And I realize now I should have gotten these all ready before I filmed this, so I wouldn't be trying to struggle with the package. But that's what makes this fun, isn't it?
It is fun.
Yes. I'm thinking a really good wind or a storm of some kind or snow is going to make these fall off. So if I can try to push them down as far as I can, I will. I don't think this would be evenly spaced, however, it's not going to work on here. So I'm going to move this. We want to show you real footage sometimes, folks. We don't want you to see like everything comes out perfect. Oh, look how they put everything on perfectly. We want you to see this is how real people struggle sometimes. What do we think?
I like it.
Here we go. Can you even see the lights on? I don't know. In the camera, it's hard to tell. But at night, it will look spectacular. We hope. While we're here too, I want to show you what we're going to tackle next week. We had picked these up from Facebook Marketplace, someone who lived not too far away from us, and we can see why. They were completely free and they are falling apart. And we thought about it for a second, like, should we bother? We did get a repair kit from Amazon for $20 and some odd cents, realizing now that it's a little harder to weave as we thought. So we're going to try to come up with a different solution, as well as maybe weave some of that in and out as not to waste that material. And also we want to try to keep it to the original as possible. Paul's thought was maybe a strip of wood going here, and maybe we'd stain it so it looked a little nicer. But obviously there's still things like here that pull away that we have to come up with a solution. So we're trying to think of a way to fix this for on the cheap. So let's see. We'll show you. We started to weave because I'm not a weaver. So We did this in a very haphazard, strange way. It is much harder than it seems trying to weave in and out, because sometimes as you're pulling, you can rip some of it. So, and we have some little rippling here. But you know, I still thought it was worth it for being free. We're going to try very hard to fix it. It came with a coffee table. So it's a great idea. It's a great set for here around the fire pit. We've been wanting to invest in this for a while. And what better is a free price tag? Obviously free is better, and it'll be not free in the end because we'll still be buying cushions and pillows in the spring. I'm not going to bother this winter, I think, and we are going to need to repair. So the repair itself, so far we've invested $20. So the set technically right now is $20 because we had to buy the repair kit. We have some wood on hand, we have some stain on hand, so that may be a solution to fix some of it, but we want it to be comfortable too. If you have any ideas, drop it in the comments section, folks, before we do our video next week, because we're going to be showing you this next week. Here are the planters at night. And you can see how it, maybe you can see, I'm hoping you can see how the ornaments shimmer with the lights. You can see the green and the sticks and the ornament balls, and oh, how they shimmer.